Yo, what's going on, guys? X-Ray here. Today what I'm gonna go to guys is gonna be a brand new video, and this video is actually super special to me because this is actually the very first video I ever made on this channel. You can go back, I think it was a couple of months, well, not a couple of months ago. I think it's been like 8 months, 9 months, not really too sure, since I started this YouTube channel. But if you go back to that first video, this is actually the first video I did in FIFA 21, which I'm not really that proud of, but I think it has like 200 views, so it actually did fairly good. So I'm very happy about that. But I'm gonna recreate it here in FIFA 22, so we can go ahead and see if anything changed between the MLS and Liga MX. Of course, I'm gonna be facing them off, and the way I'm gonna do this is actually super simple. I'm gonna just combine the two leagues. I put all the teams that I think are capable of winning it, and put all the reject teams in a different league, so you can see these are the teams that I don't think would win it at all, and if they did play, they would probably end up in last place. But the teams I believe have a chance of winning it are already here, and as you can see, we start a new season in La Liga, so 10 games have already been played. 10 to 11 games have already been played, and look at all these teams. So we're doing a European style competition. There's gonna be no playoffs. Whoever gets the most points wins. So as you can see, 10 games down, we have Monterrey, Sounders, New York City FC, America, Guadalajara, Toluca, and Tigres in the top 7. So we actually have 5 Mexican clubs and only 2 MLS teams, which is not great. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna simulate 3 entire seasons, and we're gonna see which is the better league, if it's Liga MX or if it's MLS. So I'm gonna go based off first place. Doesn't matter if the MLS only gets 1 team in and the rest are Liga MX. Doesn't matter if one Liga MX team is the champion and everybody else is MLS. Doesn't matter, just first place is the only thing that matters, and I'm gonna be checking to see how good the teams perform against each other, the records, stuff like that. So I think it's gonna be super interesting to see. But without further ado, let's go ahead and simulate to half of the season, and then I'll go ahead and catch you guys. Now we are here in October. It's a little bit past half of the season. It's actually almost towards the end, but we're gonna go ahead and take a look at how the MLS and the Liga MX are comparing to each other. I want to say there should be at least 2 teams in the top 4. That's my guess. 2 teams of the MLS in the top 4. So let's go ahead and find out together in 3, 2, 1. And I was wrong. Wow, I was actually very wrong. Monterrey and Tigres are overtaking this. Sounders is in 3rd, but they can actually hop up to 2nd. Monterrey's absolutely, oh my gosh, I think Monterrey might have actually won it already. America in 4th. Tijuana in 5th, Santos Laguna in 6th, and Toluca in 7th. So we have 1 MLS team in the top 7, 2 in the top 8. In the top 10, there's only 2, which is not looking great. The bottom 4 is all MLS. Oh my gosh, the bottom 7 is all MLS. 8, 9, 10. Oh my gosh, 1, 2, 3. The bottom 10 is all MLS. From 16 and up is all the Liga MX teams. This is absolutely terrible for the MLS. But we're gonna go to the end of the season. Let's go ahead and see if the MLS teams can actually pick it up here. Now we're here at the end of the very first season, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the results together. Of course, we're gonna simulate 3 seasons, so we're gonna see who does the best out of all 3 here. I predict this first one has to be taken by Monterrey, which is Liga MX, but I'm hoping Seattle Sounders can actually come in 2nd place, and maybe we can get a little bit more variety. Maybe in the first 7 there will be 2, 3 MLS teams. So let's go ahead and take a look together in 3, 2, 1. And it's actually Monterrey that takes first place, followed by Tigres, followed by America, and then Tijuana. That was a little bit of a surprise. Sounders all the way down in 5th, and then 6th place is León, 7th is New York City. So only 2 teams of the MLS in the top 7. Santos Laguna in 8th, Cruz Azul in 9th, and Guadalajara all the way in 10th. Portland Timbers, Orlando City, Columbus Crew, Pachuca, Pumas. And yeah, it's still the bottom 7 teams are all MLS teams, which is not what you like to see at all. This is actually really bad. But as you can see, the first leg is taken by Liga MX, and it's by a lot. The difference between 59, it's a 20-point difference from Sounders to Monterrey, which is absolutely abysmal. So I'm gonna simulate to the start of the next season. I'll go ahead and catch you guys then. Now we're here at the start of the 2nd season. Let's go ahead and take a look together. Let's see how our boys are doing here in the, I guess it's the first 10 games of the competition, because once you start a new career mode, the MLS is automatically in the first 10 games. Oh, America's actually in first place. Santos Laguna in second. LAFC doing way better in third. Sounders in fourth. Tigres all the way down in seventh. Monterrey as well all the way down in sixth. But it looks like the MLS teams are picking up a little bit. Let's go ahead and see who last place is. It's actually Pumas. So these guys are actually moving up here. Maybe the MLS will take Liga MX in a couple of years by the way it looks. So let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Let's go to October, which is going to be around 20 something games. And then we'll see how our boys are doing then. Here in October 1st, let's go ahead and see. I have not seen these results, of course. I always wait for you guys. Let's go ahead and take a look together. I don't know why I pressed on that, but we're going straight for the MLS, and let's go ahead and see how our boys are doing in 3, 2, 1. Monterrey is back on top. America is in second place, but they're actually tied in points. León in third. Seattle Sounders all the way in fourth. LA Galaxy now making an appearance in the top 5. Guadalajara in 6th, New York City in 7th, Cruz Azul, Tigres, Columbus Crew. Where's LAFC? LAFC's all the way down in 16th place. They were doing so well. And the bottom 3 spots are occupied by MLS teams, followed by Pumas and Philadelphia Union all the way down there. But in the top 10, we have Columbus, Tigres, Cruz Azul, New York, Guadalajara, Seattle. Maybe Seattle can actually make a good run. They're only 3 points behind Monterrey and America, so that's actually very impressive to see. And then LA Galaxy as well, 48 points, only 2 points away from Seattle Sounders. So the second season's actually looking very promising for these MLS teams. So let's go ahead and go to the end of the season, and we'll catch you guys as soon as we're there. We're here in December. Let's go ahead and take a look. Man, I am excited. I really hope the an MLS team can actually go ahead and win it. Last time we did this, they were not even close. They weren't even in the top 5 any other 3 seasons. So let's go ahead and take a look here. Maybe something can change. Maybe challenge one of the teams to be very close. Let's go ahead and find out in 3, 2, 1. No shot. Okay, so Monterrey ends up with 67 points. León with 65. America with 64. So it's literally a 3-point difference for the top 3, which are all Liga MX. Sounders and LA Galaxy in 4th and 5th. Sounders with 63, only 4 points away from Monterrey, which is very good, and it's actually quite a lot better than they did last season. LA Galaxy in 5th, Cruz Azul in 6th, Tigres all the way down in 7th, New York City FC in 8th, and then Columbus Crew in 10th. So MLS has 4 teams in the top 10, which is actually an upgrade, believe it or not. And then in the bottom, they're not just MLS teams. There's actually 2 Liga MX teams now. So looks like it's getting a little bit better. But nevertheless, Liga MX still won. And Monterrey won twice in a row. I mean, no easy feat at all. I'm very happy about that. And it looks like they actually lost 9 games. So they did lose a lot worse than last season, but they still managed to win. So let me go ahead and catch you guys at the start of the last season. Alright, now we're in the start of the last season. Let's go ahead and take a look. Of course, the first 10 games are already played, like I told you guys. Once we start the season, let's go ahead and see how our boys are doing. And no surprise here, Monterrey is in first place. Actually, a big surprise, DC United is in 3rd place. How do we see this every year? A random MLS team get into the top 4, top 3. So they're literally 1 point away from Monterrey. Cruz Azul is in 2nd. Santos Laguna is in 4th, León in 5th, America in 7th, and then first appearance for Atlanta United in 7th place, New York City FC in 9th, and where is Seattle Sounders all the way in 14th, Tigres in 17th, LA Galaxy had an amazing season last year, all the way in 18th place, Pumas in the bottom 3, New England and Whitecaps have really not done that good. Of course, New England has been playing well in real life, but not in game, so it looks like Liga MX is actually going. Man, Monterrey is absolutely ruining this, man. They're absolutely dominating everything here. But we're gonna simulate to October, which should be about 25 games in, and we'll see how our teams are standing then. We have now reached October in the final season, and we're hoping that an MLS team can make a run here. But let's go ahead and see. Maybe DC United actually manages to stay up. I really doubt it. But, I mean, of course, the safety guess is for Monterrey to be Rayados to be in first place. Let's go ahead and see. And, oh my gosh, that's a surprise. Chivas actually finally overtakes and is in first place halfway through the season. Leon in second. Philadelphia Union, a random team, in third place. Monterrey all the way down in fourth. Cruz Azul in fifth. New York City in sixth. And America down in seventh. Seattle in 9th, Atlanta in 10th, and then Tigres all the way down in 11th. LAFC down in 14th place. But LA Galaxy fell down so bad. They're all the way down in 24th after they had a hell of a season. But only with 2 MLS teams in the top 7. But now I'm really excited to see what happens at the end of the season. So let's go to the final end of the season and let's see if an MLS team can actually do it here. Maybe get into the top 2. I think that would be a success for them. Let's go ahead and see. So we are now in the last and final season. If the MLS is going to do something, it has to be this season. Let's go ahead and take a look together. I have not seen this, obviously, so we're going to react to this in the same time. So in 3, 2, 1. America is actually the champion. I probably celebrated that a little bit too much just because I'm a huge Club America fan. And they actually win in goal difference against Guadalajara, which is absolutely amazing. So literally by 7 goals, they lost 9 games. New York City FC in 3rd. I mean, I'm actually very happy to see them there, but there's only one team in the top 7. Monterrey all the way down in 4th. Pachuca in 5th. Cruz Azul in 6th. Leon in 7th. Philadelphia in 8th. Tigres all the way down in 9th. Seattle all the way down in 10th. Atlanta United, I thought they were going to do better. New England actually picked it up to 15th. LAFC, terrible season. Orlando all the way in 18th. And LA Galaxy down in 24th. And it looks like the bottom 6 teams are MLS for this final season. And that is absolutely terrible. I thought the MLS was actually going to catch up to the MLS. A lot of people were saying in real life that the MLS is going to catch up. They're going to catch up. But it looks like in FIFA, LIga MX still has 3 good years. Probably more, to be honest. But that's all the simulator we're going to do in this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys let me know what you guys want to see in the future. On Wednesdays, it's a random video. So this is the random video of Wednesday. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's been X-Ray Hawk. Peace.